What's up, YouTube? It's CM Savage bringing it to you again. Today we're going to be doing two pod comparisons, very alike devices, but one a little bit newer than the other. I apologize for the background noise. I'm in the barracks, but I got the Juul here. Everybody knows the nice old fucking Juul. And then the boulder. I want to point out that a certain company with a certain company and Juul had a deal here recently, and it changed some of the flavors of the pods, which I'm not too happy about, but what the fuck can you do? The boulder is its own little company, and so we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna do hit comparison. We're gonna talk about each device and which one I think is better. You gotta point out that this is my personal opinions and my buddy Alvarez's personal opinions.
What's up?
So whenever doing this, it's all subjective. Don't want to speak bad on either companies. This is just our personal opinions on the products.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to let Alvarez hit the boulder first, and I'm going to hit the Juul, and then we'll switch, and then we'll talk about what we think.
Yep.
Alright, so today, in this bitch, and here is the creme brulee, and in here is a creamy tobacco flavor, both 50 milligram. They're very similar flavors, and I chose both flavors for the video.
Haircut.
Shut up. So things about it: the pods, size of the pods. Obviously, the boulder's bigger, holds 1.5 milliliters of juice. This one only holds 0.5. Both are refillable. This one was sold as a non-refillable, but everybody knows. If you don't, you can go look up YouTube videos of it. You can pop the top cap off and little rubber seal in there, refill it with whatever flavor you want. You will get a little bit of spit back though.
Yep. Make sure to clean the cotton. Use clean cotton.
And here, got a little rubber, little fucking stopper in here that pops out, and you put whatever flavor juice you want in it. This one has a button right there. You hit and lights up. This one, auto draw when you hit it.
Don't forget to wait party mode.
Yep. Got a little LED that lights up there, and you wave it, and fucking like all kind of different colors. This one, don't do that.
Nope.
Draw on them. This one has a harder draw. It's gonna hit you in the throat harder. This one has got more vapor production. You're doing lung hits, this one is going to obviously produce more vapor, and in mouth filling hits, this one obviously produces more vapor. This one is more for people that want that hard ass throat hit. Let's see, this one has just one hole in the middle of the pod. I don't know if you can see that. It has one hole in the middle of the pod. This one has the dual in the center for the draw. This one, the Juul, is obviously smaller and thinner than the boulder. You can see that. This one is easier to, you could say, conceal. You can put it in places, hide it and shit. This one's a little bit thicker. It's going to show. Charger on this one has a little adapter to it. Magnetic adapter sits on there, and then the fucking little adapter plugs into a block that plugs in the wall. This one, you just need a block or a USB port, and you plug that right into there. Has a little cap that goes on there, so obviously, whenever you do it, this is a little bit more convenient, but as a con, if you lose this, then you could be fucked. This one has more pieces, can be more complicated. That can be a con. It's all subjective. I personally like this charging system better than that one, because this one is also magnetic and get caught on shit and fuck other shit up. This one, if I had a freak ass accident and I was to lose my Juul and my boulder, I would go buy the boulder. I'm gonna grade scale both of them. For throat hit, I'm gonna give this one a 8. I'm gonna give this one a 7. But for overall vapor production, I'm gonna give this one, I don't know, about a 6, and I'm gonna give this one about a 8.5 for mouth filling devices. And overall rating, I'm gonna give this one about a 6.5, 7, and I'm gonna give this one about an 8. Motherfucker. Price point. Is gonna be my buddy bought his and I bought mine. Just the device, just the Juul and the charger and one pod. Sells for about $45 roughly in that area range. The starter kit with the 4 pod flavors is anywhere from 50 to 65. This one I've seen from 20 to 25. I don't know what the prices are online. I only bought it in store. And comes with one pod, no juice, but bigger pod, easier to charge, cheaper device. It does feel cheaper than the Juul. The Juul is a little, even feeling the Juul is about the same weight as the boulder. Boulder's a little bit heavier, but it's big as fuck compared to the Juul too.
Yeah.
This one's metal. This one's plastic. You can listen. It's metal. It's plastic. You drop them. That's plastic. That's metal. Boulder plastic. Juul metal. If I had to go buy, if I lost both of mine and I had to go buy one, I would go buy the boulder. That's just my personal opinion. To me, I think the boulder wins out between the boulder and the Juul. My buddy, what do you think?
Me, I just have the Juul because I've had it. I've always had it. It's always been my first like e-cigarette, and I've always liked it. I like the shape of it. I like the simplicity of it. The boulder, of course, I do believe it's better than Juul, but because I just have the Juul, I just have it. I just keep it.
If you had to, all right, so if you were to lose your Juul, if you're gonna lose your Juul, and you went in the store and they had a boulder and they had a Juul, which one are you buying?
I'd buy the boulder.
Is it because it's easier to charge, cheaper?
Easier, cheaper, fucking pods. I can buy a bunch of pods and fucking have different flavors for each of them.
Oh, by the way, pods for this little puppy chucker right here. I've seen them from like they come in a 2-pack most of the time. That I've seen them. You can order bigger packs if you want.
Yep.
And I've seen them from anywhere from like I don't know $9 to $20 depending on where you get them.
Yep.
And these you get a 4-pack of them for what?
About $20.
$20, 15 to $20 depending on where you get them.
Yeah, depending on where you get them.
So obviously the pods for this one are even if you're paying 20 for the 4 pods here and 20 for here, these last longer and they don't burn out as easy as these because they have bigger coils.
Yep. That and if you want to refill them, you kind of have to use the pod first.
The charge on both these devices, I've noticed this one holds a charge for a while, but the more you use it, the faster it drains. This one, no matter how much you use it, tends to drain to about, I don't know, it usually lasts me about a day. It's a good, like, you know, smoke break, like, very quiet and conspicuous type deal. This is too. This one, like I said before, is going to put off more vapor. So all in all, I'm going to say that, to me, the boulder wins and the Juul fails. The Juul is obviously a little bit older, but... Alright, so questions, comment, concerns, down in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time, YouTube. Next time I come back, I'm going to be doing a review on the Drag Mini. This is, I'm going to do one on the Drag Mini. It comes with coils and different shit. I'm going to be doing one on that. And if one of my buddies lets me borrow his, I'm going to do the V2 also.
Yep.
Till next time, YouTube. Peace.
Ciao.